Hi, this is Ann with Graphic Design How To, and today I'm going to talk to you about Etsy listing fees, specifically when you have multiple quantities and how all that works. All right, let's get started. All right, now if you want to know about the general fees on Etsy, I have another video that goes over all the fees, not just the listing fees. This video is just going to be about listing fees. But anyway, it'll be linked up on your screen above. Another thing is, if you haven't started a shop yet, I actually have a link below in my description where you can get 40 free listings, and I also get 40 free listings, which is awesome for both of us. So check that out if you have not already started your shop. Okay, so on to the listing fees. We're going to talk about two scenarios. One, if you have the auto renew turned on in your listing, and one if you have just manual set. First, let's say that the auto renew is on. If you're selling digital products like just PDFs or like SVG files, I think it's in your best interest to have the auto renew turned on. That way, if something sells, you don't have to manually go in and relist that listing. Or if you have tons of the same physical products already on hand and ready to ship, auto renew could be a great option for you too. Okay, so let's say you're listing your product. You're going through and you're filling out all this information, and for the renewal options, you decide to choose automatic. So this way it will automatically renew when it gets sold. And then you come down here and you decide to put your quantity at, we'll just say 100. Now the second you hit publish right down here, you'll be charged the 20-cent listing fee. And this fee happens before anything is sold. It's a cost to list the item. Now, even though you have a quantity of 100, you're not charged 100 listing fees. You're only charged 1 for now. Now, let's say a few days later you get a sale. Now, you've got auto renew on, so it's automatically going to relist your item for you. And at that point, whenever it relists, you'll get charged another 20 cents and your quantity will go down to 99. So long story short, you'll only get 100 listing fees if you've relisted that item and it's sold 100 times. You don't have to pay 100 listing fees up front. Now, if you have the manual option selected, you'll still have to pay the listing fees just like you would with auto renew, but you're the one who decides when it's relisted. So let's say we have manual selected and we have our quantity at 100. And then when we go to publish, it's exactly the same as auto renew. You'll get charged a 20-cent listing fee. And let's say a few days later you get a sale on that item. Your quantity will drop to 99, but it won't automatically relist and you won't get another 20-cent fee charged. But when you go in there and manually relist it, you're going to pay that 20-cent fee again. So the listing fee only happens when an item is originally listed or relisted again after it's sold. Alright, I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you liked it and you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week with another graphic design how-to video. Thank you!